match has started, right?
Yeah, everything is started.
Yep.
Everything is started, and we all only get to see one.
Yes. So on the abs and aggro side, it looks like it is. This is just a straight up gruel.
Oh,
They just
yeah?
called it absent for some reason, but it's gruel aggro versus Rakdos aggro.
Oh, for the Abzan one?
It's not absent. It's actually gruel.
Oh, that's okay. That's
That
awesome.
leverages on Coco in the sideboard for game 2 and 3.
Yeah, totally.
And actually, Alter Ego. Yes, one of our top mainstays here on the Best of 3 Cup.
Oh my god. Alter Ego is the Gruel?
Yep, Alter Ego is gruel, and he's playing against Rakdos aggro. Obviously, Rakdos aggro, we want to discard as much as humanly possible, and also mill our opponent out as fast as possible.
Alter Ego is playing Abzan.
It's gruel.
Yeah, well, he's labeled it Abzan, but the real deck is Gruel. That's what we've learned. That's good to know, though. I thank you very much.
So it looks like a shock is definitely going to be in the taking care of this puck collector very fast.
If he's got a shock.
He does have a shock.
Right. I guess I was thinking of the opposite. I'm still trying to get all my bearings. Just so everyone knows, we have started a pre-release code for Strixhaven Arena. If you haven't already used it into your account, exclamation point BO3 in the chat. You do have to be a follower, and I'm pretty excited. We got lots of prizes today, so make sure to follow along and stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. So I think what our Rakdos player is going to try to do is try to do a double shock at the same time. So he's going to block here. We're take the 1 damage. Then he's going to shock the Gala, attack with both, and then shock again. So that way it does 1 for 2. Like get rid of 2 creatures for 1 card. I would probably play this Scatter Smashing tapped. And then they can shock, attack, shock again, get rid of the 2/2, swing for 2, and then now they have a board of board for days. Ooh,
wow, that's pretty crazy.
Let's see. Pop out the chat here.
Often, now that I'm only down to 1 screen, I have to use my phone to reply to people.
Oh no!
Yeah, so you just keep jocking.
So this Claim the Firstborn doesn't hit Questing Beast, but it's definitely going to try to draw some cards.
Oh yeah, with yeah, okay, I see.
So Village Rights. All right, Citrus Supply, so they can create a token, mill 3, draw 2. They can probably flame. They can probably. Ooh, that's an Archfiend Vessel.
Looks like he's going for another Village Rights.
Well, they can play the Arcanist. There's not really any good attacks here. Archfiend Vessel. You can't really block with the. They could attack, but they're going to lose the Archfiend Vessel. If they're going, no, it's no attacks. So I think our opponent could be dead to rights if they have a Embercleave.
Embercleave.
If they have a cleave, then it's land, attack, cleave, and they could win on the spot.
Right.
If not, they're just hitting them for 4. All right. Well, they're down to 3. They have to figure out a way to get rid of this questing beast.
It looks like it's going to be a tall order for sure. Although, playing Croxa would be nice. Because then it's just a blocker, right?
Yeah. I think they have enough to do it. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be thrown under the bus.
I think he kind of has to at this point. I mean,
Yep.
So if he blocks with Croxa, even if he plays an Emerald Cleave on the beast, it's not big enough. But the overall damage, I think, would still kill him, right? Because he's got double strike.
Yes.
So first strike
so
would
even
hit
if it
5.
does 1.
Yeah, exactly. So I still think that with an Emerald Cleave here on Questing Beast, he could very much win.
Collector's not going to do it. Crasher. Oh, Crasher will do it. Because all Crasher's going to exert. Make Croxa can't block this turn. And that's GG's.
Jesus.
Because Croxa can't block. And Crasher will take. Yep. So sideboard here for Rakdos side. I think Angrass Rampage is definitely going to be coming in. Heartless Zac definitely coming in. A Braid probably in for just for more removal.
It's funny that he doesn't have a straight shot to killing Questing Beast. Like none of his cards, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing would be he has Heartless Act. And yeah, it's Heartless Act and Double Shock. Arching Vessel is a cheeky way to get it back from the graveyard. Yeah. So it just becomes a 5/5 demon with flying. So it's just another way they can try to leverage it. So,
though I agree with you, I do like the idea of Heartless Act and being able to play it back with Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Yes,
yeah, that's pretty good.
On the Absent side, I can mostly see. Kalithus is definitely going to be coming in. Just to deal with the Crossas. Coco is probably another way to go off because I know they're not going to counter the Cocos.
Right.
And Magma Sprays is probably another way because you can do it on the trigger ability for a Crossa. Because even if it dies this turn, it dies, it'll get exiled.
Right.
Think we will probably go Young Pyro, or get rid of or push this Elf because you don't want to have a turn 2 Spellbreaker. But I think he's trying to set up for the long game here, so which they could go if they Mammoth. Yeah, Mammoth's not terrible, but they would have to sack something. Actually, they would have to go. Yeah, I think a Braid the Mammoth, get a 1/1, attack for 2.
Zombie is having problems with his opponent. Sweet and Salty, if you could just check in with him. I love Fatal Push. Fatal Push is such a tempo advantage card.
Yes.
Like, especially for 1 mana. So good. So nice. So nice.
And I think what Kroos is the Gruul aggro trying to do is try to keep the board clear. All right, so they abrade, but that's going to get claim. They're going to claim it back. Actually, what would probably do is Young Pyro, then claim, so you get double the tokens.
Hmm.
See that?
I don't know. I guess he's messaging me directly, maybe? I don't know.
Probably on the
Oh, I'll find it.
best. But yeah, so citrus supplier, mill 3. Hopefully, you get a Crosa out.
Well, you could just contact him.
Yeah, I think this is probably the Young Pyro. Claim a Young Pyro. You can choose one of 3.
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
As long
Yep.
as Questing Beast isn't out, I really think that this Rakdos aggro deck really has a leg up on a roll.
Yeah.
It has the tools to fight most creature matchups.
All right. Spellbreaker is going to be a pain.
Yeah, it is, especially being a 4/4, and it's going to be hexproof on his turn, right? So
Yes.
that's kind of frustrating.
So they could. I think the fame part is, I think it's a sorcery. Yeah, sorcery. So they can probably put Luris in hand. They could fame some, probably say go, because they can go Luris into another Young Pyro. Yeah, as long as they don't hit another another big threat.
Right.
But leaving 4-man open, this is definitely saying we have Coco.
You plays Coco in that deck?
Yep, it's 4 above in the
Nice.
sideboard.
It's what?
It's 4 in the sideboard.
No way. Bring it in
So they
for...
could easily just
Yeah?
transform the deck into a Coco deck. All right, that's probably the right play.
Oh, yeah, to get rid of Luris, for sure.
Yeah, but let's see here. All right, so
I mean, it definitely feels like the Rakdos aggro deck has a leg up at the moment in a board state.
yes,
But he can't really attack effectively into anything unless he's throwing Citrus Supplier under the bus.
yeah, a Citrus Supplier would definitely be on the bus. It would have to have a look at the list here. A Village Rights would be definitely key off the top. Boom, got him. There we go. 3 tokens, mill 3, draw 2.
Pretty good. That's exciting.
There's a Shock. There's a Dreadhorde Arcanist.
You can play both.
He can play Dreadhorde Arcanist.
And Flame
it.
Yeah. Flame gives
Shock.
it...
You can shock. Actually, here's the cheeky play. You could play the Arcanist, shock the Spellbreaker. But our
that
opponent's going
Spellbreaker
to
had Hexproof.
nope on their turn.
Oh, that makes sense.
So if they went Arcanist, shock. So I think our opponent's just going to wait another turn and probably shock, like, say, a Llanowar Elf.
It's hard to say, but now that he's got Arcanist in hand, if it survives, I mean, he can do exactly what you said and double shock something.
Yeah. I think all these tokens are going to go under the bus.
I don't know. If you think about it, how many tokens would he have to put on in order for it? Like, assuming that he plays an Emerald Cleave, right? So both creatures will have 5 power with first strike. Like, that's pretty much all of its creatures.
Yes, but then you would get 3 more tokens from the Pyromancer. Because I think there's going to be another removal spell here. If that's the case, they're going to definitely shock. Take 2. All right. This is definitely the right play here. Shock that. Get 3 tokens.
If he had shocked his own, young pyromancer, he still would have gotten 3 tokens, but stomp would have fizzled.
That's true. But if they shock the Bone Crusher, then they would only have a 4/4 on board. So they could claim. Actually, they can attack with Dreadhorde Arcanist, play claim, get back Loris, and then you're off to the races again. So now they're going to Village Rights.
I guess they're looking for something to take care of.
Spellbreaker, yes.
Yeah.
But they can't because it has a counter on it. So you can go double shock, but they're down to 4.
Fatal push.
So now they can
too.
claim a Stitcher Supplier.
Good way to
get
dig.
2 more tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Curve tap. They have a claim. They can claim something else. Get more tokens. Another. Well, it's up to you. You can almost go Arcanist or Young Pyro. You get 2 more tokens. And boom. Got him.
That's a lot. Like once he masses enough of a board, he just can't block all that stuff.
No.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like the Gruul decks can't really this build of it can't really go deal with the go wide.
No. Good for Arcanist.
Yes. And now other builds of this Rakdos build also deals with the Seaboard Rich, the one from Standard that makes the 1/1's pests. So that's another way you can leverage as a go wide deck with Young Pyro. So you can make lots more tokens. But the only downside is that you're losing Loris as your companion. So opening hand for our Rakdos player is definitely. Well, I just probably shipped it back. This is going to be a little slow. Probably Binnick for claim the firstborn.
On the
Probably going to be
Gruul
off the turn.
side, like, do you think that being able to like go turn 1, 2, 3 into cleave is exactly what they want here?
Yeah, that's what Gruul wants to do is like turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, cleave, and then cleave. They're pretty much a turn 4 deck.
Right. I just I feel like if Gruul gets the right late game creatures out, then that's great. But if they don't, they definitely want to end this as soon as possible.
Yes.
And this is a very good way of doing that. 3 creatures on turn 2. Play a land, cleave. It's exactly what we were talking about, right?
Yep. Turn 1, turn 2.
And it looks like in hand there is no current removal spell for Dreadhorde to remove any of that.
No. The only thing they could do is Vessel, throw it under the bus, claim Vessel, get a 5/5. That would block, say, if they get a Questing Beast.
Oh, Questing Beast, yeah. Good against Questing
So-
Beast. Yep, that is very, very true. Being a 5/5 is the exact stats that you want.
Yeah, so they could go Vessel, say go. Or they can go Arcanist and block. But I think the right call may be Vessel, claim. Because next turn you can now go. You can play the Arcanist next turn if they want to. Yeah, this Vessel is going under the bus. Say
It
if I have
has
a
to,
2/2
though,
or
right?
1/1. Yeah.
Oh my god. Turn 3
The
Emmer
cleave.
Cleave. I would have put it on a 3/3. On the 2/2. I guess it wouldn't have mattered.
So now they can go Arcanist, claim, get a 5/5, and then definitely that's going to be on jumping duty against that Llanowar Elf.
Mm-hmm. Down to 13 though.
Yeah.
That with
But-
a removal spell, I mean,
Now you have a 5/5.
he does have abrades in the sideboard, so if he can abrade,
Abrade and or Heartless Act. And also,
for Gruul.
alright, so there's,
Oh, he switched it.
yeah. So
that's so
definitely
weird.
the 5/5 will go under the bus.
Isn't that telegraphing that he's got a shock? Because if he had an abrade in hand, he could have attacked into a 5/5, and then in response, before damage, like abraded it. It still would have died.
Yes, or a Magna Spray if they have in hand.
So
Okay,
now he's
bone
telling
crusher.
So stop. That's pretty much what I thought. Like he was basically telegraphing that, hey, I have a removal spell. That's why I'm not attacking with everything.
All right, so Colagon's command is definitely good, and also a claim to fame, but they don't have any creatures in the sideboard or in the mid.
I was gonna say, what is it? What is it getting back?
You don't have anything back, so you could remove two, deal 2 damage to say the emissary,
Right.
and that's gonna be. So you could Krosa, deal 3, but I think you just say go.
This is a rough spot. When I'm
Yes.
looking over his the Rakdos list, I mean, like the creatures and the spells are amazing, but like he definitely doesn't have.
That's why. Destroy target artifact and deal 2 damage.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
So you destroy the cleave, deal 2 damage to the 2/2, then block the 1/3. Oh, there's the abrade.
What we were talking about.
Yep.
He must have top decked it.
Like a champ.
Yeah. Like a champ. Don't forget, guys, in the BO3 chat, if you are looking for Strixhaven pre-release codes, you can get 6 free packs. You just have to be a follower and type in the chat !! BO3. Just like this. Just like that, boys and girls.
All right. So,
And if I win, I'll pick another winner. I'll just show you all that you can do that. He's at 8 life. He's Croxa, nothing in hand. So can he fame it? Does that work on Croxa?
no.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
So they have to live for 1. I think this may be game because actually they could, if they hit a land.
4, 6, 7.
Oh,
Oh.
that's it.
And round 1 ends with Gruul aggro winning. That's pretty good, actually.